wow.
You know what somebody brought to the attention on this one, and I thought it was kind of funny.
What's that?
They said how y'all out here make threatening songs sound so good.
Yeah.
I died. They was like, if you got beef, he's like, it was the shit, but I mean, if you got beef, like, holla at me, like, that's crazy.
He said you're making flawless threat music.
Making flawless threat.
Hey, you know what? I really like that J.O. part where he say you never seen this many niggas in your life in diamonds and braids. I said, wow. This nigga said diamonds and braids.
Where they get sprayed in gang-related braids. You never seen this many niggas in your life with diamonds and braids.
Mall ain't safe, the grocery store ain't safe.
Don't get me wrong. We was having functions and it was still squabbles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was still little skirmishes here and there.
Right.
But overall, niggas wanted to get along because niggas wanted to have that level of fun that they had never experienced before.
Right.
Like, nigga, we all out here in Hollywood, nigga, 80 deep.
80
You know what I'm
deep.
saying? Up in the club, nigga, everybody loving the music, the homies performing. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
It's like, you know, it was a whole nother experience.
And that's the part that was deeper than the music. It was just like, and that's why, like, you know, I'm trying to tell people to really, really understand that, because I want them to understand that even when they listen to the album. I want them to understand that this was a city that was so-called divided on that side. We could just say, to a certain extent, that came together because of what you guys put together musically and what y'all symbolize, because y'all symbolize what y'all symbolize whether it's music or not. So what y'all did coming together, man, I saw it with my own eyes, just being sitting somewhere and motherfuckers be like, nigga, that motherfucker Deuces and Trays, nigga. The old-fashioned way, nigga. That mean you be at the swap meet, niggas, and you'll see two niggas that you'll never see together. You know what I mean? Right. Discussing y'all's album and all that kind of shit. So I knew that it had an impact, you know. And then, like you said, dog, you just go to the functions.
The first one set the stage.
Yeah, you go to the functions. It's crazy.
When we shot the video, the homie Reese Cuff from 20s, he doing 55 to life in jail right now. That's my childhood right there. My dog, you know. He was in the intro. He was discussing, like, you know, we doing this, we coming together, this what it is. This how it's finna be on the east side, this, that, and other. And, you know, anybody knows him knows that he's 100% full-fledged gang member.
Yes.
And to have him making that announcement, it made it like, if he can say it, if he can stand on this, I wish somebody else would try to act like they can't.
Right.
And,
that part.
You know, it was some people that did, but you know, that's, you always gonna have the detractors and things that go on like that.
Of
Everybody
course.
ain't gonna come along with the program. But overall, you know, you seen people, cuz I used to go to school with the homie, cuz we kicking it now, and then you see a couple of homies on this block and all that. Hence, remember Lil Spit, my homie Lil Spit started making the shirts. He didn't just start making Insane Raider shirts. He made Rolling 20 Steelers shirts too.
Yeah.
With all they homies rest in peace on the back, all our homies rest in peace on the back of ours. And he was selling them to both sides, and everybody was repping and wearing it. It just caused a whole lot of things that were taking place that should have been died out. Because it was small shit that created it anyway, it kind of like smoothed the surface for that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And everybody saw an avenue like, damn, because they know me, you know, shit. Like I said, they know me. I done been in every motherfucking jail damn near you can name except protective custody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, damn, if D can do this, and nigga, we seeing the homie on videos and shit, nigga, and on talk shows and all this shit. It gave him a whole nother inspiration. You know, and I'm sure it was the same with Goldie, because Goldie Lowe came right off the block. He came off 1-5. He came right off 1-5 out the garage.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it gave them. I'm sure it gave a lot of people a lot of hope and
it did,
you know,
bro.
And drive to.
I remember they was bumping y'all shit.
We was turned up out here. I don't know about none of that. We was turned
I seen them. I remember they was bumping y'all shit when I went to the football game and watched. It was the East Side against the Grapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was bumping the shit out y'all shit.
There.
You know what I'm saying?
I was there. The Jordan down.
And the Jordan and the JDs, you feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, that's just a
all
beautiful.
All the East Sides felt that.
All the East Sides.
Yeah. They had representatives finally. You know,
yeah, we was rocking with y'all.
Thugging in the house party, fuck,
but
going
like
clubbing.
Rocking with the West Side Connection. You know what I'm saying? It was the same way.
Of course.
It was like,
what?
Shit.
Hard is hard.
Yeah, hard. There you go.
What? Stop it. We ain't even gonna play, and we gonna give it to him. Dog came to give you what the fuck.
Yeah, that was the first joint we recorded, but I like that. I like the way that came out. I said, yeah, we can continue on this path. I said, we got him.
Man.
I said, we got him. And Dogg's enthusiasm at that time, man, you know, I got to shout him out and acknowledge him for even taking the time to, you know, still had that on his heart that he wanted to present this to the world. He wanted to give something from the east side of Long Beach, the depth of the city. He wanted the world to understand, you know, how our perspective was, how we really got down and how we did it. And it wasn't just him that could do it on his own. He wanted to bring us out to really help him paint the picture.
To me, it made outsiders understand Doggy Style better when they heard the Eastsiders. Because now it's like, I know where he come from now. I know exactly where he come from. You feel me? Right. Like, why is this nigga on Doggy Style talking so dangerous over these Dre beats? Right. You know, and then you hear him with y'all, it's like, oh, this nigga was. The East Side ain't no fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? That's why the nigga was posing with that 38 and that Carhartt jacket on. You know what I'm saying?
With the beanie
standing up in the air. Nigga, this is where he come from. He's showing you his homies. And then, nigga, he came from the Wolves.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it makes even his story, it makes it a clearer picture for people who are, you know, outside of the city. It makes it a very clear picture. And what y'all was painting is real. I mean, shit, it could get even spookier if y'all wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But a nigga wasn't doing no confessing.
That part.
You know what I mean? Nigga was doing a lot of alluding with no confessing.
That whole part. If you got beef with DPG, holla at me. Hey.
Yeah.
LT Hunt.
Recorded that song. That right there was a big thing. Yeah, because it was like
we was queuing everything. Rest in peace, Dog. Yeah.
Dog, my nigga, man. Rest in peace to Dog. The A50 BMWs parked next to each other at the Elephant Bar, drinking 2 shots of Hennessy with my nigga Dog. Yeah.
Big, bossy.
What was the name of that studio? Was it it wasn't the back room. It was the studio we left from, and we went to LT's.
I'm sure there was a lot of chronic in the air that night and
I
alcohol.
can't even remember. But anyway.
So, yeah, you can't remember. You asking me.
Yeah, it was a lot.
No, my shit lightweight fried.
Got Beef was a classic. And
let's make sure we say that. God Beef.
That video was dope. I like the video.
I like the video, and I think the video was very dope.
Shout out to J.O.
You know
Felony
what's
for
funny
riding
about
on
that
there
video?
with us.
And I'm just gonna throw this. I'm gonna just throw a key out there.
I'm gonna hold this thought. Go ahead, Yak.
They take parts of that video and do a mashup of Baby If You Ready on YouTube.
They do?
Wow.
Yes. So you'll see like the girls like sea walking and stuff with all the rap songs. And they took the part where it's the Eastsiders, like Batman Signal, all this stuff. We like, Baby If You Ready didn't go like that. Like,
so they mixing Doggies, Angels, and Eastsiders.
Yes. Okay. Visuals and created
We both Doghouse, so
but I just
we
thought
had
that
a similar
was
sound,
like crazy. Like y'all took that from the You Got Beat video, like oh my god! But the You Got Beat video was real dope. It was clean. I liked how all y'all walked out in the
Chris
leather.
Robinson shot that, I think.
Oh yeah, Chris Robinson shot our shit too.
Yeah.
Chris Robinson. Shout out to Chris. Boy.
Shout out to Chris, man. Good guy.
Good guy. I learned a lot from Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when
get on your ass.
That's when videos, people was investing a lot of creative direction in videos. It was more than just pointing the camera and somebody rapping. It had visual effects, people walking in synchronization and, big boss backgrounds and, the palm trees and, low riders and, people, the interactions of, city life and all that. It was dope.
The lifestyle.
You know what somebody brought to the attention on this one, and I thought it was kind of funny.
What's that?
They said how y'all out here make threatening songs sound so good.
Yeah.
I died. They was like, if you got beef, he's like, it was the shit, but I mean, if you got beef, like, I'ma add me, like, that's crazy.
He said we're making flawless threat music. Hey, you know what? I really like that J.O. part where he say you never seen this many niggas in your life in diamonds and braids. I said, wow. This nigga said diamonds and braids.
When it gets sprayed in gang-related braids. You never seen this many niggas in your life with diamonds and braids.
I could just see that in my mind, man. I love shit like that.
I started banging after Colors was made.
Yeah.
Wow.
J.O. Spaz was on tracks.
Yeah, because when you think about it, you started banging after Colors made. So, nigga, you watched Colors and said, you know what? I want to be a part of that.
Oh, he said you niggas started banging after Colors
was
made.
Okay, I was about to say, like, who watched that and said, you know what? I want to be a part of that shit.
Savage.
Yeah, before Colors make sense, because you like, I ain't even know.
Niggas saw Rocket get smoked and said, nigga, that's what I want to do.
Who see Rocket switch up?
That nigga high top.
Come on, man.
Them niggas was chasing them niggas through all kind of quarters of Watts in L.A.
That movie's classic.
I love that.
Movie, Colors is
my
classic.
nigga Pac-Man was cold, man. But,
Colors really depicts.
I'm
glad I came up in that era though, man, where we made music how we did, because you remember it was like it was like the session to be like wouldn't be announced, but it'd be like, okay, X, Y, and Z at the studio tonight, and if you was affiliated with them in any kind of way, you made your way up there and you'd be one of probably 10, 15 artists in the room watching the magic get made and just hoping somebody said, hey, you got a 16 for this? Or, do you want to get on here?
Or cut?
Oh, man, it was just everything. Man. It was the whole gamut of just everybody kicking it, everybody smoking, drinking, pulling up, all the cars out in the parking lot.
It was a lot. The pressure was real, huh?
Hey, yo, but when we all got together under one roof, I'm talking about, the whole Doghouse, everybody that was fucking with Style, you know what I mean? Everybody that's fucking with G-Dub, Warren. You feel me? Like when niggas was all under one roof, that was a legendary squad of artists and producers. Yeah. That was a legend. That was, man, I'm talking about Bo Rock, Dub Shag, all the way to 5 Footers and the Twins, Badass, rest in peace, LLGs, the DPGs, Lil C Style, Swoop, you got motherfucking Superfly, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate being embraced.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that was cold.
Y'all slid right up in there and locked it in.
Look, I appreciate the embrace and the
Cognac,
love.
you know what I'm saying?
City, so we from the city. So
and shout out to the homie Cam for getting down with us. My brother, Muslim brother Cam. You know what I mean? He's like
Cam came
that ghetto. Yeah, he He popped up and be thankful. He did his thing on 2 cuts on there.
Now, Balls of Steel.
That's what I was talking about when I said doom, balls. That beat, yeah, I heard that beat when it was just an instrumental. I walked out the room. I was like,
a cold story dog told too.
I was like, that's one of the coldest beats I heard.
And did you hear all the homage he gave? Like you was just expressing before, like, you know, paying homage to those who came before us and not being biased and nothing like that. He said, now the party didn't start till I walked in.
Yeah.
And it probably won't leave until I finish this hand. Yeah. But in the meantime and in between time, I slid my bitch in the back door and she crept in with the 9.
Yeah.
I mean, taking classic shit like that and then twisting it up.
Dog is master on that one. Yeah. He has mastered that.
Yeah, that goes back to that hip hop IQ that we talked about.
Right.
It's about how much intelligence do you have about this culture that you in, getting paid off of, and say that you love. Right. You need to have some sort of hip hop intelligence. You need to be looking at your past, looking at the future, looking at whatever. And he did. He came in there with some top billing. He came in there with some, you know what I'm saying, some slick. He was just he was bouncing around.
Imagine having a lawyer that didn't know about previous cases and this versus that. You're gonna lose. Don't even try. So you have to be educational about that.
He was flexing on that, and I like that he did a solo song on there, and he gave me a solo song on there too. You know what I mean, to represent on there the G and D. But you know,
niggas for life. Not to cut you off.
That's the shit.
Yeah,
that's the shit.
Black Tovin, my brother. My brother, you synced your
Jelly
Rolls.
Roll's brother.
Yeah, Jelly Roll's brother. You synced your paws in that beat because niggas for life is so hard. Oh my goodness, and Badass.
It couldn't have been kicked off no better than Badass kicked it off. I
peace.
Can't think of another artist who could have flighted that beat dead serious like he did. We combine to the ways of world. We combine to the world the ways of sudden change and the money make murder. The kids a gang bang in the stock market crash. They watching my black ass. She popping the fast cash, so we dies over dollars, rise over dollars. I mean, he was just like, I got too much to say.
Yeah, I got to give it to you.
And I'm finna get all this shit out.
Badass showed up on there. He showed his whole ass on there. I ain't even gonna lie.
A nigga when you die.
Nigga quit lying. You was a nigga for life.
You change your face and paint your clothes and try new clothes. You know what?
What?
You can't change who the fuck you are. You's a motherfucking nigga for life.
Yeah, Goldie came off on there too.
Oh yeah, he did.
Every time y'all,
it's all sold
every time y'all go up tempo, when y'all go up tempo, it's a function. When the Eastsidaz go up tempo, it's a function.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a function you should be invited to, but it's a function.
Those are the more challenging tracks too, because you gotta match that energy.
You do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You do.
You know,
but you gotta turn the function up sometime.
Dog got on my ass so bad one night. It was like we was recording and we was listening to some beats to record too, and he was like, "Play something." I'm like, okay, cuz come on, man, you know that's it right there. It was one of them. He like, Tray Deee, you can't rap to all the beats like this, cuz. You got to change your tempo. You got to rap on shit like this sometime, cuz. You got to. Yeah. I'm like, okay, but I like this beat. You like all the beats like that. Come tell you. All right, watch what I do. And then him and LT Hutton made that, they made Beware My Crew. And that really made, and then we did that song off the Dogfather album, Wake Up, that Eastside LBC, that Eastside LBC. Oh, that's what I claim, but my gang is DPG.
Yeah.
And every hustler in my clique. Yeah, so it was that, you know, what I say.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't even
remember how I kicked the verse off, but it was the
verses. Be trying to remember some stuff right now. You know, so I could bring. You know what I'm saying? I could bring stuff up.
So I I be having. Sometimes you gotta Google your own shit.
I'm supposed to remember this shit.
Nah, that is true. That is
hey,
true.
listen, I be Googling my own shit.
We be, you know.
Yeah, heavy. But yeah, and that challenged my writing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, to be more lively on the track and say things that was more inclusive to that audience. Yes. You know what I mean? So it was a great learning experience, man.
Beware My Crew was my shit. Yeah, that shit was so hard. This nigga came on the side of the bookshelf. It came out banging on niggas.
From the statue position.
You knew it was a shit. Hey, everybody remember, you know, you kick it off and everybody just know the verse.
Hey.
Coming from a city.
From the pity of show. And everybody want to be a G when they grow. Hey, nigga. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. I felt like a superstar that day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all filmed that video. And I went to the swap meet. I got the Orlando Magic pullover. You know what I'm saying? I had some white Levi's on, and I had some Jamal Mashburns on.
What?
I had my hair. She twisted my hair up. You know what I mean? Put the rubber bands on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I came to that video shoot, and I swear to God, kids ran across the street and asked me for my autograph. That was my first time. So they didn't know who I was. They just thought I looked like somebody. They was like, "You looking like something out here."
That's amazing.
They asked me for my autograph. Your video shoot is the first time somebody asked me for my autograph, bro.
That's mega crook. That's mega crook.
Hey. We was only in there for like 2 seconds when we playing football in the street. You know what I mean? And you see us, you blink, you don't see me. But I'm in the street playing football. I think it's me, Dice, and I don't know, Lil J, Shorty K, somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yo, I swear to God, bro, the first time I went home, I was thinking, damn, that's what it felt like for somebody to ask you for your autograph. That was my first time, bro.
Wow.
Beware My Crew video shoot. Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
Got history, man.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
Man. And then that G'd up.
Oh, the mega bomb.
Stay gangstered up.
Wow.
It just isn't me. And
shout out to Butch Cassidy. He really
floated.
Oh,
guess that's when I freak.
Come on, dog.
Wait till you hear this new one he on, Gangstafied. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wait till y'all get this new project.
Yeah, but
it's coming,
on
baby.
this G'd up.
Yeah,
that was the feeling of that song.
Yeah, he showed up.
And you know, everybody's energy on that song, it seemed like we already knew where the song was gonna go.
Yes.
But nobody had an idea.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Everybody was just in there going for there, trying to make the song as good as it could be.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Shout out to Battle Cat. Thank you for that production, homie. You know what I mean?
The vibe.
You etched us heavily.
Yeah, the vibe of G'd Up, in my opinion. Remember when Kendrick Lamar threw that free concert and they shut it down because so many people showed up?
Right.
That was the G'd Up in Long Beach when y'all shot that. It just seemed like the entire city came out.
They did.
The entire city came out, and it was just like they were proud.
I think the videographer was there. I think Jawan was there too.
You was there, Jawan? Yeah. You was in attendance?
Yeah.
You was in attendance.
It was going down in the city.
You know he a Long Beach native.
Yeah, I was across the street sitting on the Benz hood watching the whole thing.
Look.
From the check cashers that I used to cash my EBT, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm in the game watching the homies do their thing. Yeah. But
it was just a matter of time.
Yo, dog, those songs.
Wait, he just found us at that time.
What?
I think when y'all was shooting G'd Up. He was putting together the girl group, but y'all was already taking off.
I think we probably did it maybe like not long after that, because I forget what video we shot after that. Was it the Guy B video we shot after that?
This was 2000, right?
Yeah, it was 2000. It was the end of 99.
Yeah, that was 2000. Y'all
or beginning of 2000 because the album dropped February 1st.
So it was the beginning.
Y'all did Got Beef first.
No, we didn't.
Y'all didn't?
No.
Y'all didn't shoot Got Beef first?
No.
The video?
No. Because we was at LT house then. We was all chilling at LT house before we did
the video.
No.
You sure?
First video.
When y'all shot G'd Up.
First video release was Gangsta Up.
So it was G'd Up.
Because that was the single. That was our single. That was the kickoff single to our album.
It was.
Well, we was leaning on the 6-4 or something like that.
You right.
Me, him, and Lo.
Okay.
Me, Dog, and Lo.
Okay.
Do. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, the whole city
remember that
did
shit.
come out for that.
The whole city came out and supported
it.
That
was crazy.
That was a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Seeing that, it was like a no-brainer that this was gonna be like a big record. It was gonna be a big record.
What I say, you gotta lock home down first.
We had home. But it depends. Y'all did have home, and in those times, you definitely had to lock down home from, because you didn't have access to being outside of that and connecting with your audience. With the internet now, you can do that. So depending on the type of music that you have, you know, what if you're an artist and you're real dope at making country music, but you're from Compton?
Yeah,
Compton is probably
you're not gonna lock home down.
You're not gonna lock home down,
but
you know what I'm saying. But in the country, they rocking with you, so it's like, okay, cool. I got an audience out here in Houston or wherever where they rocking with the country music, and it doesn't necessarily, but you still can be big. You know what I mean? But the way it was like Long Beach, it was like the West Coast really needed that at the time.
It was a great infusion.
Yeah, it was a great infusion because we had Westside Connection. It would seem like at that time, Westside Connection was kind of like by themselves trying to fight, like, nigga, we
fighting everybody off.
Like, no, we deserve to be listened to. Y'all not playing our stuff. You know, every coast has to play. You know, we play all y'all stuff. Y'all need to support. So it seemed like they was going through that on top. So when y'all came, it was like, okay, nah. And then and it seemed like it was like, okay, Westside Connection, like, we got somebody got our backs now. We got the Eastsidaz, so now we finna just all take off now, you know. So it was needed for y'all to drop, and I think the people even felt that way, and that's why they supported y'all so big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's that frequency.
Yeah.
It's that frequency.
Yeah.
It resonated like throughout the world.
We love,
you know what I'm saying?
Too.
But you know what?
Embrace.
Like when you go through an album, some shit is bangers. It's like, that's a banger, that's a slapper, that's a banger, that's a slapper. And then some shit just jump instantly into the classic category. You know, some songs. It's like banger, 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 oh, classic. Banger, 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 oh, classic. G'd Up jumped straight into classic. It jumped straight in. As soon as I heard it, I said, this sound like a hit that I've already heard. And even though this is my first time hearing it. That's when you really know, like, yo, that motherfucker moves to, that's a classic song that needs to be in, you know, the museum of West Coast hip hop history. Definitely. G'd Up is there. I don't know what else they want to talk about.
right.
But G'd Up is there. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker is super classic. I don't care where you at in the world, when that bitch come on, it come on. You know what I'm saying?
You get that feeling.
You get that feeling. You get that feeling. And everybody had classic moments in their verses.
They did.
Everybody had classic moments in their verses. Dog, cow, sal, cause I'm a gangster crib. See, walking, holding on to extra clear.
That was a big one.
Man.
Goldie did that. Yeah, Goldie did.
Everybody had classic parts. Battle Cat laced the fuck out of the shit. Butch Cassidy went ridiculous on it. Brought the vibes. He brought some high gangster. Like, what?
Yeah.
Hammer Time.
Classic.
Hammer Time.
It was straight hammer.
What about Another Day featuring Butch Cassidy, produced by Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll did that?
That was something that neither me or Goldie had wrote down. I had a song that I was gonna do prior when I was recording my solo album that fit the vibe of that beat. And me and Goldie was shooting dice, gambling with a couple more people, and he didn't want to stop shooting dice. I'm like, Goldie, cuz we paid for this session, bro. We gotta get something done. Fuck, he was drunk. He fucking, you know what I mean? It's going this motherfucker. We ain't writing shit. It's going in, just lay some shit, cuz, from the heart, cuz. You know, I'm like, oh shit.
That's funny.
I'm like, oh shit. I was like,
not being drunk, talking about come on, let's lay something from the heart.
I said,
hey, I'm gonna lay some hard shit, but it might not all rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nigga, if I got drunk and laid some shit from the heart, nigga, it's gonna be some hard shit. But it probably don't rhyme. It might go off topic. And some shit gonna happen. Go ahead.
He laid that shit though. He did his thing, and he put me on the spot. I'm like, damn. I'm like, shit. I ain't really got time to sit up and construct no whole 16. So I had to dig in the archives of and pull something out that I hadn't put out there. So you know what I'm saying? I just related a hood story in another day. You know what I mean? And it came together. It came together.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite songs on the album. Oh, Butch Cassidy again.
Butch Cassidy.
Another day has come. How much longer will I run? It's introspective. You know what I'm saying? With all the shit that's being taught.
Yes.
And it make you kind of do like a self-examination of where you at in your life. You know what I mean? So I enjoy creating that song.
Yeah, that shit is
right. Shout out to Jelly Roll and Butch Cassidy on that.
No doubt.
And the Mac 10 Commandments.
Keep your head up in there. Did what you felt like you had to do, Mac Minister. And they can still love you, bro.
Now,
I'm gonna leave that right there.
I remember them asking, I think it was E40, or somebody was asking E40. I don't remember who it was. They was asking him what should be y'all's next single. And he said Ghetto. And I said, E40, I'm telling you, I'm saying the same thing. Ghetto needs to drop. Ghetto was my shit.
Ghetto, right.
I said E40 heard me on that one. But yeah, Ghetto was hard. Cocaine again came through and did his thing. Nate was, now let me tell you something, when Cocaine accents and Nate Dogg mixed seasonings, it's a problem.
Yes.
It is.
Them two together on the song.
And then we wind up getting both of them and Butch Cassidy on Cool for the next album.
We gonna break down that one.
Oh yeah,
we gonna get to that one because that one
crazy.
deserves its
But
own
together,
moment.
Cocaine and Nate Dogg was a damn.
Cocaine
That's crazy.
and Nate Dogg is just.
Rest in peace,
Ghetto was so hard to me.
In the ghetto, man.
I was born.
Anything with that Rick James. Listen, dog.
This is something I had to know. Oh man.
He did. He swung that.
That beat.
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, listen, dog.
Wait a minute, Battle Cat. Battle Cat never missed.
Nah.
Battle Cat was in that time where he was never missing.
No.
At that time, like, you couldn't, like, he was setting the tone. A lot of, like, Battle Cat, Jelly Roll, Black Tone, Fred Wreck.
You're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear it if it ain't
right
right coming from Cat.
Nah.
Cat ain't going to even let you hear it unless he feel it's all the way where it's supposed to be.
LT Hutton, too. He's going to mix his shit.
Yeah.
He's going to make sure that shit is crisp and pristine and all that. So it's going to, but Ghetto was one of my favorites. I ain't going to lie. I really felt like that should have been a single.
Probably should.
That was when I was rooting for to be shot.
We had a couple good joints on there that we could have went that direction. That was definitely one.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. Big Bang Theory was hard.
That was, man, rest
Exhibit,
in peace, CPO.
Corrupt, CP. Everybody
Boss
came
Hall.
off.
Boss Hall, rest in peace, Boss Hall.
Pinky,
Boss
Warren
Hall.
G, CPO. Everybody came
Pinky
off on that
was on there
song.
too.
Pinky was on that song too. And everybody, I ain't gonna lie, just keeping it 100.
Wait a minute, who made the beat? Did Warren G make the beat?
Warren G make the beat.
Yeah, Warren G, because he wasn't on the
No, he wasn't on the song. He made the beat.
Yeah.
Warren, they slept on you on this.
That beat swung.
That beat was so hard,
Yeah,
Warren.
that beat
you
swung.
killed on that one. I ain't even
He
gonna
did.
lie. I think
Thank
people
you,
probably,
cheater.
yeah, I think people probably didn't even think you could just like that is bang bang.
It was.
You didn't give us that on your album, Warren. I'm so bad. But that album is a classic. But I didn't even realize that you even did Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until recently and stuff like that. But everybody
Warren beat sounds so clean.
Yeah, Warren.
Each sound in his beat sounds so identifiable and clean and
How do he
separate.
do that,
It's
bro?
No clutter. No. It's no clutter in his beats.
Yeah.
You know,
he from the
mean,
G era for real.
He be twisting them knives.
Yeah,
he from
he
the
does.
GG era though. He from the GG era where they was making, you know, every sound crisp and building.
Yeah, and they'll go in there and
production.
open the sound up and you know
SSL boards and all.
DJ Pool, Battle Cat.
Monster.
Yeah, they from that era. And then Be Thankful. With my brother
rest in
Bing,
peace,
rest
Bing.
in peace,
Snoop
Bing,
Dogg, bro,
man.
man.
This
That
was
was our
something,
bro, man.
and this was a song. I remember his eyes lighting up for this song right here because this is something that he wanted. He's always
He did the hook too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just be thankful.
Bing
for all you got.
is always
If it's
trying to
just
be
a
on a
little bit, it's
positive
all you
note.
got.
Right.
And always trying to be on, you know, love your brother, we friends, we tight, we family. Like, so this song right
Listen
here.
to the hook.
Exactly.
Just
if you
be
listen to
thankful
the
for
song,
all
if
you
listen to
got.
the- yeah.
If it's just a little bit, it's all you got. You
Yeah.
might not have a car or a big gold chain. Stay true to yourself and things will change.
And a lot of people
So
don't
plain
know.
and simple, but so
Affirmation
fucking
shit.
relatable.
Yeah.
You need shit like that.
You
know
do.
what I mean? You don't. Everything
do.
can't be complex and
Yeah.
you know, mystic and all this kind of shit. You need some plain laid out shit like that to give you that feel good. You know that feel good in
Pretty
your blood.
Tony.
Yeah, because that kind of shit sticks into your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the very important thing about music, period. We are saying things that are casting spells on people. So it's good to have something, you know, be thankful and, you know, wake up in the morning and that song just come to your head and it might make you, you know, more motivated to do what you got to do for the day. Like those type of things I think is very, very, very important. And I think that's what makes this album a classic album because those kind of songs are on the album where they can't just say, oh, this whole album is this. No, you can't say that, bro.
Nah.
Listen to this whole thing. You're going to hear something introspective. You're going to hear lyricism. You know that off rip. You're going to hear storytelling off rip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you're going to get producers who are staples in hip-hop, in the hip-hop culture. Battle Cat is our DJ premier.
Yeah.
He sure
Straight
is.
up.
Straight up.
Battle Cat is
Sure
our
is.
DJ premier.
That's our
Hands
So,
down.
so when you hear Battle Cat on the beat, just understand what you're listening to. Understand that over
Listening
here,
to the sound of the West.
yes, you listening to the sound of the West Coast.
Yeah.
And the OG sound and the future sound. So you know what I'm
Part of the
saying?
Gumbo for sure.
For real. So
'cause
yeah,
you know,
this
Dr.
album had
Drake, he be
everything.
right up there with him too. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's
He part of the gumbo
It's,
for
yeah,
sure.
he's part of. That's a good way to put it. Part of the gumbo. Yeah, he did that. He
And
did
we can
that.
take it back to 85 if you
want
want.
Superfly.
Yeah, take it back to 85 if you want. Hey, we can
Yeah,
take it
another
back to
party
85
song.
if you want.
Another
That
party
energy.
song.
I wasn't on that song, but when I heard it,
Yeah.
when I heard it, I was like, okay, they didn't call me. I said, but I like this motherfucker. And I was the motherfucker doing shit in 85 around this
Yeah,
bitch.
son.
I was out there.
Nigga said I was at Fresh Fest, nigga. What y'all?
Yeah, nigga, 19, nigga, regulating since crazy was the Dayton's. Yeah.
Stop playing.
But I like the song. I liked how they came. Well, I like the energy on it. You know, like I
Produced
say,
by
it was
Super.
clowning. You know, they was having
Right.
fun with
Right.
it, reminiscing. You know, and it was another one of them songs you just mentioned that rounded out the album.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That, you know, gave you different
Let's
vibes
go.
and feels
We make albums
to the
over here, bro.
Yeah.
We make whole, real
Yeah.
motherfucking
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
was a joint. That was a joint. You could party off that.
You can. Y'all got a lot of party songs on here, not even probably trying.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Well,
I
that's
don't even
'cause we
think y'all
party
thought
the gangsta
G-Dub
shit.
was gonna be. I don't even think they thought G-Dub was gonna be. This kicking off any party. graduations. I done seen G-Dup play at weddings, y'all.
Yeah, believe it.
Yeah. And the groom and the bride is sea-walking.
Yeah.
Oh, man, listen here.
That's all.
Hey, listen.
Because it's probably from their generation. They like, this is what we used to go up to. So, hey, you couldn't even be mad at that. So that's what I mean. That's that endless music. Timeless
music,
I mean.
Just like
music.
Hopefully it's endless too. Play that shit. Play that shit in 2100. Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna get played.
It's gonna get played.
It's gonna get played. And
I put money on that one.
One of my favorite joints, man. I don't know if we supposed to talk about it right now, but LBC thing. That right there was like, damn.
Butch Cassidy again.
Wow.
That was like, damn.
Butch Cassidy was pulling hooks out his motherfucking spinal column.
Oh, y'all was.
Let's all come together, leave that bull alone. I'm tired of playing games, man, what's going on? We all should love one another, put the guns away.
Yeah.
And kick it with each other on this lovely day. Hey,
man.
Butch was on this shit. That was a follow-up damn near to 21 Jump Street, and bet nobody bring a motherfucking gun, because everybody in the house from 2-1. Yeah, it had that same vibe, like, nigga, we doing this together.
Dog, how do you wrap it up like that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming toward the end of the program, and you wrapping it up in some street consciousness and some unity type shit.
We had to do that, man, to put the message out there, because it ain't just about us making raps and getting rich and, now we gone and, we still going to be a part of the hood. We come from here. Talk. This is us. This is what we represent. This is our reality right here. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we had to tell them something about, aim for something, move towards something, because, as I said, some shit about like it ain't about life without penitentiaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is what that's what this where the shit we doing leads to. So we gotta make a detour somewhere along the way if we really want to be able to survive.
That part.
You know what I mean? And I think it resonated with a lot of people, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you speaking on it, so
dog, that right there, dog. I used to play that around the clock because it was like, around that time when that album dropped, it was easy for me to feel like an outsider because I was on Death Row Records after everybody left.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, I kept my mentality on, this is Long Beach, no matter what. Even though I was the last one over there, and it was a lot of shit popping. When I'm in the city, I'm bumping this shit.
When I seen you over there, I still saluted you though.
Oh yeah,
every time.
Yeah, I remember I ran into you on at the car wash by VIP one time, and we chopped it up over there and shit. I pulled up, and we always was you always, man. We was always cool no matter what. No, but it was some people who wasn't cool. You feel me? Right. So, it's a beautiful thing though, because even the ones that wasn't cool, we made sure that we pulled up on them, and me and Young Dice, just us two. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, hey, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. What's it gonna be, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Right. And it always ended in love, because it was like, nigga, all right, nigga, yeah, y'all right, man. We can't be mad at you just because you over there trying to get your little money. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. But, and that was something we was
the
going
unity.
through too. People don't know that.
But that's the unity that part, like, those songs resonated with me a lot during that time in my life because of the situation. Right. You feel me? Right. Because of the situation. And Long Beach do got a lot of love for one another. You know what I mean? Because I would come through places with a Death Row chain on where that shit was not welcome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'll be straight. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this album, man, signifies a lot to me in that moment in my life. And the fact that you guys were pushing unity as real certified veteran members. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. that meant a whole lot. I think the people paid attention to that. Some people was finally learning, like, oh, these dudes is from two different hoods, but they came together and they made this music. Like, it was bigger than just the music, bigger than just the functions, bigger than, it was a very pivotal time in Long Beach rap music period history.
And gang history.
And gang history.
True.
It was.
You ain't told no lie.
I think when I don't know if it was I Love It or whatever, but this album, of course, it went platinum. And it went gold in Canada.
Go.
And I think you guys received y'all plaque in Canada when we was on tour.
I think we did.
I think y'all did. Yeah. They gave y'all plaque
on tour.
Yeah, backstage. I remember that backstage in Canada. I was like,
this is a big deal.
Dope.
That's fly.
Oh, big
deal. You know what I'm saying? It was a big deal. You know, I was
that's
just
fly
like,
right
wow,
there.
yeah.
Nigga never knew he'd even
that
be
was
in the
fly.
game, much less putting out music that earned the platinum plaque.
Yeah, and then
the fact that you was in Canada, because you know how they act. So
shit, it was a lot of love out there.
No, I'm talking about getting over that border.
Yeah. You already know.
Oh, yeah,
couple of people couldn't go.
You know what I'm saying?
They weren't playing. Let me tell you.
You in Canada getting a plaque, rocking a show.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, real talk.
That's some cold shit.
It went down.
Yeah,
I gotta give it up for that right there. Nigga went platinum. You know what I'm saying?
They brought him backstage. They did. I appreciate
that. Snoop Dogg
that.
out there. They do. They love Snoop Dogg.
They turned a couple of people around though.
They did.
You know they didn't let a couple of people in. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Goldie Loc didn't get in.
Goldie Loc couldn't come.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Goldie Loc couldn't come, but yeah, they love Snoop Dogg out there, so it was cool. It was a big thing. But flowers, respect, bars, we wanted to be like y'all. So Doggy's Angels wanted to be the female version of the Eastside.
I think y'all did a damn good job.
I appreciate that. That mean a lot. And y'all really did y'all thing. It's classic. So,
and we can't forget how Snoop came in. You know, on Life Goes On when he started that R.I.P. roll call. So cold, man. Listen,
that's what goes on.
What was the joint before that? The LBC
thing.
We got to give it up for Sugar Free too on Pussy Sales. He acted a motherfucking fool, and he was fresh out there. Me, him, Snoop, and Goldie Loc. Oh my God! If you want get Pimpology 101, bang Pussy Sales.
So you had Sugar Free, Exhibit, Cam, Corrupt, Butch Cassidy, rest in peace,
Nate Dogg.
CPO,
rest in peace,
Boss
Nate Dogg, rest in peace, Boss Hogg.
Yeah,
y'all had a lot.
We had with Dr. Dre on the intro.
Dr. Dre on the intro.
Felony. The Twins.
That's a lineup.
Let me tell you something. They covered the West Coast.
Gracious.
The West
now
Coast
that you
was
put
covered.
it like that, that's mega.
Yeah, the West Coast was covered. The West Coast was covered. Y'all had Charlie Wilson.
Dog, do you hear these names?
Rapping Forte.
Dog, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. How hard would it be to replicate that today? Like for somebody to just go do a group and get all them names and them producers?
They couldn't. That would be probably at least like a probably close to $1 million budget.
That's what I'm saying.
For that.
Indeed.
You ain't lying.
Indeed.
And everybody came together on that. Everybody got their issue. Everybody got their royalties. Everybody got their splits, all that. But niggas was coming together to get down because the project was hot.
We was.
That's what I loved
and
about
let me throw it out there. It was an independent project, collaboration, Doghouse, collaboration with TVT. And, you know, we had a lot of label mates, too, over there at TVT Records that, you know what I'm saying? But
I was like, nigga, who is TVT?
Yeah, I was, too. I was like,
when I see them motherfuckers
like television, too.
Yeah, like TVT.
Appreciate Steve Gottlieb for giving us that shot.
And that motherfucker went to the
nails
top.
Over there. They had all kind of shit. Kind of shit over there. But on that last song you mentioned, on the way up out of here, that Life Goes On. Yeah. Man, I was listening to the jam last night when me and wifey was riding from our little woosah spot off the water, eating some nice dinner, and we was coming back home. It was like like a 3-hour ride back to the pad. And when that jam came on, man, it cracked me open. I don't even think it hit me like that ever before. And he said a couple of names, man, and I started thinking about my homeboy Lil Man and, Lil Tray and, other homies he mentioned on there, Reverend Harris, all kind of people. I'm like, goodness, man, it just really like, it came to me like, damn, man, you done been, you done been here for a minute, man, and you still here, you still effective. It's just a blessing, man, to experience everything that I did and to be able to be on the level that I'm on. Of course, I'm not Jay-Z, I'm not Snoop Dogg, but I'm not trying to be. I'm comfortable and content with being Big Tray Deee and doing what I do and how I do it. And it just made me appreciate everything that I had been through to still be here and to still have the passion that I have for it. And I ain't resting on my laurels, you know what I mean? So I plan on dropping some more hot shit, as time progresses. And, this my shit right here. Hip-hop is what it is, man. And I want to send love and appreciation to everybody that participated on the project, production-wise, lyric-wise, whether it was a skit, whether it was some encouragement, whether you was just coming out to support a video. Y'all pushed this shit to platinum, man. And, on behalf of Goldie Loc and Snoop Dogg, I want to say much love to everybody that fuck with us.
Indeed.
Yes, love to the death.
If you got beef,
DPG.
Holla at D.
Hey, man, make sure y'all motherfuckers subscribe out there. I know y'all.
What you do. Oh, they been subscribing though.
Man. Appreciate y'all, man. I want to thank y'all for all the support, man. I love how y'all engaging and people reminiscing on when they had whatever project we were talking about, whatever album we were talking about. Like that is like so lit because you got me even thinking like, in them times, got me reminiscing. So it's even dope, but. Let us know what your favorite song is off the Eastsidaz album. Snoop Dogg presents the Eastsidaz. I want to know because that'll be a real good conversation too.
Real talk.
Thank y'all. Subscribe, hit that like button.
All that. And no, we ain't going nowhere. D-Yak and Cruk. Believe that.
I stay gangstered up.
Because it just lives in me.
I stay gangstered up. What?
Yeah, for sure.